around the age of 18, 19, I had this desire to join law enforcement and become a police officer. So I did actually. I started working for a county jail, and when I became old enough to become a cop, at 21, I was able to go through the academy and become an officer. And so at a time in my life for a while, I had 2 full-time jobs that I was able to balance, which I'm not sure how I balanced that, but it did. I did somehow. And through the course of some interesting events that happened to me personally, which I'll certainly talk about, I don't mind sharing, but we can talk about it later, or if you want me to go into it now.
I'm all ears.
So 6 years ago, I had an aneurysm in my aorta that tore a dissection through my aorta and my aortic valve. And honestly, I should have died right when it happened. But to make a very, very long story short, I lived in the hospital for 40 some odd days. I had 2 back-to-back open heart surgeries within 14 days of each other. I coded 4 times in the hospital, and they had to revive me. So it was quite the journey. And I came out of it beyond lucky. I mean, the good Lord was certainly looking out for me in that. I can do pretty much anything I want now, but there are some restrictions that took me away from being able to be an active police officer. So now I am back to being just one job now, which is a little bit more easy to manage. So I do enjoy being a full-time photographer.